Hello everyone. Happy Tuesday. I just wanted to make a quick and spontaneous video about something that's happening with my phone. It's a malfunction, but what is happening is I'm attempting to share a video that Google created with the best of January 2017 pictures of what was going on, during January of 2017. So I'm attempting to share it. I've shared it 4 times now, and it will not allow me to share it to my Facebook. I shared a previous one that is my landscape shots from 8 years earlier, and it, gathered all the beautiful photos that I took, I think, in January of 2018. So it made me remember something that happened in Frisco in 2021 when I took my phone to CVS, as I had before, and plugged it into their computer and attempted to make prints from my phone, pictures that I had taken directly from the device itself that I was attempting to upload, and make print copies from the digital photograph. So I was unable to, and I was being blocked, and I asked several times, why am I unable to print these pictures? And I was told that there was some sort of copyright infringement. And I said, that makes no sense. These are my photos that I took with this particular phone. But what was happening is that I had been taken under, and my intellectual property had been stolen and was under the copyright, or under the ownership of Tyler Perry Studios, and he was directing them real time not to allow me to print photos from an earlier outing that my boyfriend took me on to the Frisco, I think it's called the Frisco Star. So it was an outing, where we sat outdoors and had lunch, and I took a lot of photographs of, just things going on around me. And and then I was told that it was copyright infringement and that they were unable to allow me to print them. So it was real time. They actually also cleared the store out that day and turned people away during the time period that I was there. So of course I had very much clear awareness that Tyler Perry was in my life, and that he had infiltrated my intellectual property and was blocking my ability to get prints from my own life, to get photographs from my own camera, from my own eye. He had blocked that ability for me to do that because, again, he had stolen my life and intellectual property by that point completely. And he was also watching me during this time frame. And the reason that all these people were gathered around me is because they had higher awareness in whatever capacity, be it official or unofficial, had knowledge that my presence had something to do with Tyler Perry Studios and the other one that I don't even mention because she's actually very repulsive to me. But that's because of the abuse. I didn't have really any true feelings about her prior to anything but occurring. But, once she entered my life in the very disgusting capacity that she did, like listening to my boyfriend and I have sex and things like that, then she's very offensive, along with many, many other instances as they took control and access of my life and my person real time. There are many other things that happened that I could share, but I just wanted to, make a quick video document of what was occurring with my own intellectual property, and my ability to share myself during a certain period is being prevented. It's being blocked. And there is no, logical explanation for this happening other than my person, my intellectual property, my story, my actual truth, the events that have occurred in my life, or not somehow, we know how, being filtered through and siphoned back because of the ownership, the unlawful ownership that I am under. So I just wanted to share that, event that occurred, originally during April. It was April 2021. I could get the exact date, but the event that occurred that blocked me from printing my own intellectual property from my own device. I wanted to share that because what happened was I was triggered with the inability to upload this video when I just uploaded another one to Facebook, and it was perfectly fine. But now this one that actually features my, my own essence, my face, it is blocking it. So, I'm frustrated with that, and I've shut down the apps several times and reopened them and tried to share it again, and it's still preventing the share from happening. So it was just relevant for me to share what was on my mind. And I know that there are people that are following my story and are gathering, insight from what I have shared. And also I want to encourage you to go to my Facebook as well, because the whole complete story is there, and I share bits and pieces of it that are, very relevant to everything that has occurred and continues to be an ongoing criminal conspiracy to violate my life in this capacity, so that you all are not aware of what the elite have stolen, forbidden knowledge that they have gained through their ritualistic human rights violations of me utilizing technology. So thanks for listening, and I will be back with another video at some point. I don't know. I've been kind of in a hibernation phase for the last few days, but hopefully I'll come out of it if I'm meant to, and start making, sharing more of what is happening and what has happened, because I do know that it's important for it to go on the record. And then also it helps people to gather information based on what those that are spiritually advanced, those that have the ability to read the universe and also process what I am sharing and the responses that are happening real time as a result of the violation is also worthy of activating in the universal spectrum, so that you guys can have the benefit of understanding and benefiting from what they are stealing, which is me.